and welcome to 50 States of Gin with Sipping with Sam. Today I'm on state number 6, which is Washington State, and the gin that I'm looking at is Dry Fly Gin. I asked the distillers where the name came from because I thought it was quite unusual, and it turns out that they are all avid fly fishing fans. I had to look up what a dry fly was because I had no idea what that was, and it is when you do your fly fishing, the lure that you use, it is the one that does not sink to the bottom but stays at the top and doesn't get wet, so it's a dry fly. The botanicals that are used in this gin are juniper, coriander, and then they get a little interesting. There's apple, there's mint, there's lavender, and then quite oddly enough, there is hops. I have experienced a few gins with hops, at least one or two, and this one is quite soft and floral. I find that it has a little bit of an earthiness too because of that. And what is really cool is that this gin is distilled from Dry Fly Distilling's own vodka. So gin comes from a neutral base spirit. Usually people bring that neutral base spirit in, but Dry Fly distill their own vodka, and then they use that very same vodka to make the gin, so you know it is really good quality. The botanicals also that are, apart from the juniper, are all locally sourced in Washington State, which I think is really cool. And if you are in Washington State, if you are in that area, I do suggest you give the distillery a visit. They will be going under a large expansion, so I think it's going to be really cool, and I hope that one day I'll be able to visit the distillery itself. And now finally I'm going to have a look at the gin. As I said, quite floral, definitely like a little bit of hoppy, almost not beer but kind of botanical. It does taste hoppy. I think it tastes really nice. It's warm, it's unusual. It's not like any American gins that I've tasted, which I actually really like. And today I've decided to keep it quite plain while playing with the flavors. I don't have my shot pourer, which somehow got lost, so I'm just going to go by eye. Seems about right. And I'm going to be topping it off with a Fentimans Dandelion and Burdock. This is a botanically brewed drink, and I feel like that the Dandelion and Burdock add a little bit of botanical and earthy flavors too. It's going to give this lovely color of Coca-Cola. And it smells quite sweet. That is really good. Thank you so much for joining me, and I'll see you next week.